Oh, there he is. That psychopath. Hello everyone, welcome once again to the month of thrills. Today on the agenda is the Hands of the Killer. Can't wait to see what this is all about. I woke up one night to a horrible scream outside my window. It sounds like the killer is at it again. The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment block's protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need. Note on the strange masks. Recently, strange masks have begun appearing in the city. What's with these masks? Nobody wants to talk about them, in my opinion. Progress on my new Zine remains slow, as I keep falling asleep in the middle of sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is this what it means to be the new wave? But wait. Unless it was like text-to-speech, speech to text, and even then, why would it do Z's? None of this makes any sense. Yeah, forget it. It's probably not supposed to make any sense. It's supposed to be funny, you see? Ha ha ha. In the bathroom, a mysterious phosphorescent glow comes from behind the mirror on the wall, along with a scraping sound. I'd like to pull it off someday, but it'd mean losing the deposit. Funny. I'm guessing we don't need anything here, including the haunted hands that are apparently back there. So let's just get out of here. BB, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the online store. My sister ZZ is still hard at work. Her hours have become increasingly irregular since she started using the internet every day. She says it makes her smarter, but at what cost? Okay. I guess I can use her to buy things with? I do not know. But nobody seems to guard these things or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? I told you, that's just the economy. Nobody ever said it had to make sense. Just keep an eye out for any old beanie babies while you're out there. Wow, this must be the exciting new direction in life that can only come from attaining a career. Okay, I see. That's not the way out. That was just straight into her room. Fair enough. This is how you get out. It's over here. This is probably where I need to go, which means I want to go this way because checking things out. Another reason for the cheap rooms is the antiquated security system, far beneath today's superior anti-moida technology. This elevator will be unusable till morning. The shutters are scored and pitted on both sides with knife marks. Both sides. Well then. Isn't that lovely? I'm sure that really helps. Grabbers, Moving Co. will take you away. Every week leaves one of these flyers in the hall. I often wonder what it is about this town that leads to such a weird advertising sensibility. It's almost like they're trying to imply things with their advertising. What the hell is this? Well, it froze the game, whatever it is. Oh, okay. What the hell? The television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. Okay. Clearly there is a headless man, a topless woman, the Venus de Milo, I think, and then of course there's some kind of guy passing through the clock, the grandfather clock. This is weird. This looks weird. I'm just gonna move on now. Friendly reminder, owner's not liable for what happens in the tunnels. Okay then. That's lovely. That's real lovely there, pal. Glad you had to warn everybody. A soft vibration runs through the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but all the washers are in use day and night. Ah, that's lovely. No wonder everyone's clothes are always in piles on the ground. What the? Through the window of the washer, I can see a sort of grayish, pulpy slime churned indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean. Okay. Fair enough. But at what cost? I've never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to start with, although the joke is that the owners thought it would be cheaper than building a fire escape. The air from inside it is inviting and cool. Yeah, there's no other way out. You gotta go through it. Thou must. Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? It's like a first-person game, except awkward because there are no mouse controls. Ah, look at that. Well, at least this is the first time the game's actually in sort of a 3D perspective. Although technically it had 3D models, well, mostly sprites, but polygons to the environment, you know. But now it's actually in a 3D perspective to show that it is in fact in 3D. Much better. What the hell? I climb out some kind of storeroom, dead mouths under my feet. The clothes here look to be around 20 years old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper. Okay. It's not old enough. At this point, I feel I should explain something about the nature of the building. Like many cities, this one underwent many changes over the years. There was an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc., until gradually the things it manufactured became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself someday. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted to a new shape. New rooms added or closed off, each layer draped piecemeal over the last to form new spaces where opportunity might live. That sounds weird. Speaking of which, ZZ says the sweet spot for nostalgia material is 30 to 40 years old, or old enough to smell like death. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime. Like noir kind of thing. I dispatched some spiders and rummage in the box. Result, 3 copies of Patch Adams on VHS, a jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat, miscellaneous plastic shit. I don't feel like carrying any of it back. The search goes on. Yeah, I feel like saying that, but not Moida. That's YouTube for you. Their ad policies are Moida. I tells you, Yugi. Is that Bart? When I pick up the Bort doll, a layer of greasy rubber skin comes off and sticks to my hands. A bulbous eye. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. No good to sell, but maybe could be scavenged for parts. I make a mental note. Eat my shorts. Okay, Bort. No, my son is also named Bort. It's actually a nice reference to that now that I think about it. Maybe it's not just being off-brand for copyright purposes. Maybe it's actually being funny and making a funny reference. Who knows? Another one. This one says Stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. It's being held tightly shut with electrical tape. That's lovely. What the hell is wrong with this place? I have no idea. None of the furniture has collision. It's like for ghosts or something. And maybe it is for ghosts because those sheets are twitching for some reason. And we've got hands. Handprints. So far tonight's pickings have been slim, so I keep moving and gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow but still feel lived in somehow. The rooms get closer, the clutter more deliberate. How lovely. Okay, that's just a dead end. Emphasis on dead. More moving sheets, huh? Flyers for local bingo night have been left in the hall. A potted plant that's still alive. Old but well-used office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear soft whispering behind the walls. It was good that you killed them. Gotta keep making that reference. Maybe someone will grow tired of it eventually. But not me. And there's just Peachy. Well, I'm on the other side of that, so, that's brilliant. Hooray! Also, there are some 3D objects. Not many, but, you know, like bookshelves and mostly. Actually, it's pretty much just bookshelves, and everything else is 2D. 2D or not 2D? That is the question. I guess if someone wanted to ask that about Doom. This part feels like a waiting room, but there's no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. Who are they expecting here exactly? Maybe you. Maybe you're who they were expecting. Even the plants are twitching. Is your name Donald Duck? What? I'm gonna go with yes. Wow, Mr. Duck, such an honor to meet you. Please step inside. We have so much to discuss. What's this? Why is it say my first strangle victim doll, circa 1971, in surprisingly good condition? I did believe we'd used up the last of them some time ago. I wonder where they found it. What? I'm not a doll. Really? You're dressed very similarly, though. Click. Help, don't strangle me. I'm a real person. Help. Click. A stupid coincidence. Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you open up their torso, they had little plastic innards, and if you stood on their throats, their eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I think That's what first put me in the path of pure research before administrative duties began to take up all my time. In truth, it makes little difference. As like everybody in the college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. Hehe. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy old age. Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and carve off the skin or the coating or what have you, and we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are committee meetings. Hey, goodbye, goodbye. Wait, this is a college? College of what? Luckily, they seem to have a very abstract notion of how knots work, but I guess that's academia for you. Better vamoose. Yes. I tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around the 11th flight of stairs. From the window, the town has a postcard aspect, like the view from a penthouse. Maybe I'll find Mr. House. Maybe I'll take over the Mojave. Nah, not that kind of game. Well then, maybe I should go away from them. I hear a drilling noise, and break glass, everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. I'm feeling like a work in progress. Something tells me I should stay out of people's way. The elevator shutter's rusted shut, but at least I'm still in the network of the same antique. Security system, the buttons on the panel look like they've been melted down by acid. No, they don't. Not to me, they don't. Can I grab this axe? Can I just, chop people up? There are knives and an axe. Why can't I defend myself again? This room's full of crude, homemade machines made of junk that's creaking and shifting. I'm not sure how many of them are meant to work. Everything's just full of knives and balsa wood crap. Boy, it's been a while since I got my hands dirty with one of you things. Now let me think. Is this a Phillips? Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. That's nice. At least I can escape easily enough. I don't get killed. That was actually a toy that they had just chopped open. And luckily for me, I can still escape. Posters on the wall for a school production of Melmo the Wanderer. Bring your own special effects. Use knives and drills for sale or exchange. Tuition in Esperanto, the language of the future. That's lovely. Welcome, Bon Venem. This demonstration apartment has been carefully set up for you to practice new techniques as though in the wild. Please restore all equipment in proper place after using. Well-maintained window ledges and ladders just out of sight allow easy access. Try softly tapping on the window from outside until someone comes to throw open the curtains for extra effect. The uncanniness of the intrusion will also buy you some more time. Okay, then. That's lovely. Oh, boy. Ideally, a moida is a dynamic interplay of elements. Here, the passivity of the sleeping victim is aesthetically offset by a needless disproportion of knife violence. Remember your ABCs. Always be stabbing. C-tabbing. I must be using the tab button, clearly. I mean, what else could that be meaning? Okay. I better watch out. Oh, this is where I was before. Right. Native junk, I'm not sure if everything's just heaps of knives and balsa wood. Right, there we go. Library. Maybe I can find something in here. Oh, crap. I better get out of here. Well. Good thing they keep chopping out the toys and not me. Maybe they just keep forgetting which one is which. We've got cats here. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I better run. I need to stay out of their sight as much as I can. Not that that's gonna help me. It seems once they find you, it's only a matter of time. Once they spot you, rather. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Let me get out of here. I can move faster than them, so theoretically speaking, if I don't let myself get tripped up, I should be able to get out of here quickly enough. And it seems once you go far enough away, they can't follow you anymore. So that's good. Can I check out the library now without being interrupted? Or not? I can't seem to check it out, period. Uh-oh. They're on to me. Horrible, spitting, plastic, screaming, and breaking. I wish you resolved to firmly stay on this side of. As if you can actually choose that. Luckily, getting caught is no big deal, so I can get caught as much as I want. You know, if I want to. Boy, they really went all out in renovating this place. Beneath the wallpaper, outlines of sealed doorways can be seen. Decades of Pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and discolored paper have been stuck up on the walls with what appears to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll. Okay, fair enough. Photographs mark the inauguration of the college on the evening of the Great Vision. What's the point of portraits everywhere when everyone is wearing a mask? I guess to show their numbers. My goodness, what is this? Having survived the workshops of necessity, I now find myself stranded in the new world of the aesthetic. Haha. Such are the thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious interest into history. Wait, what the hell? Where am I? A TV show? Huh. Let me just check this out. The new age will be theatrical, and thus we stand to learn from theater and empty age, menaced by ominous facade, the fourth wall is the entrance to an alleyway, the length of which extends through all time. Haha, think of the new buildings we'll need to have alleyways like these. I better be careful. I can easily get cornered here, and I do not want that. The metaphors of chopping and carving embodied in sculpture are too tried to be of use. Oh, wait. In our video lab, we can covertly influence the culture by filming our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films that everybody watches to make fun of? Everybody what now? Well, at least this one isn't hostile. We're just having a pleasant conversation about how much they suck. Oh, I see. That's lovely. I just get spit back out at the beginning. This one isn't here to capture, this one's just to keep out. How delightful. This isn't too bad, though. Oh, wait. Okay. I accidentally clicked out of the window there. I just wanted to see what doing the mouse would do. Because apparently there are fire buttons that I had to reconfigure. I'm guessing you don't get any kind of weapon yet. You just have to keep away. This is a non-threatening area for the most part. Instruments. Sound sculpture masks the sound of distant screams approaching steps. As such, I believe they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately, such noise is the foundation of a far greater symphony, but there is no shame in being midwife to a dream. Well, isn't that just peculiar? What's in here? A calm study nestles in the middle of the horror Mordor compound. Respectable leather-bound tomes line the walls, and aura of propriety seems to muffle all sound. I think my nose is bleeding. Copies of the owner's publications, including Introduction to the Western Canon, Advanced Studies in the Western Canon, Whatever Happened to the Western Canon, and the Western Canon Rocks Out, abridged edition for teens and study groups. Well, that was lovely. A picture of a hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zhu wows attendance at an academic soiree with his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. Oh, haha, I wonder, is it the sentiment I held on to all aspects of my old career? That I always wanted to live inside a tomb, talking doll? You've been wandering around the place of the world that was. Wouldn't you like a visit to the world that is to come? The entrance of homicide has been rather symbolic. Real death has no consequence, and the fact is rather quiche. Haha, what matters in the new world we can glimpse in this new idea? What is the utopia moida? I assume I just gotta keep moving. The sun and the moon, knives, ropes, buildings, and clouds, still streets and the dark blue fields. A trembling and horrible suspense that envelops all things, changing them completely while leaving them unchanged. What the hell does that even mean? The new world will need laws and art. We can teach them to be the hand that guides the knife, the hand's the killer. Do you know I saw him once? It was a night like this. I knew my life would have to change. That's lovely. You're kind of a weirdo, aren't you? The most beautiful feeling I know is being able to see history unfolding, seeing yourself at the crest of the wave. A new world emerges from the coffin of the old. I have seen the world of spirit splitting open ahead. Okay, then. That's just weird. Okay, he's still going towards me. Excellent. Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. Haha, I haven't moved like this in quite some time. None of us tend to leave the campus these days. No, it is as you think, and the thickets grow denser. Don't mind me. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with escaping. There's a lever on this. It's probably the thing that opens the door. I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by moiterers all night, and I'm not going to look into this any further. It's trapped. Who's there? Ah, it's you. My goodness, the years have hardly altered you at all. Mr. Killer, I know you get this a lot, but I'm a huge fan of your work. I would truly like to see it get the critical attention it deserves. Have you ever considered co-authoring a paper? Now this is where the real fun begins. The moiterer. Yep. This isn't just fun and games anymore. No more captures. This guy's taking no prisoners. Shit. If I get caught this time, it's death. Those other guys were fairly harmless, even though they were intending to chop me up because they thought I was a doll. This guy's different. He knows what he's doing. And he's doing it deliberately to try to kill me. He's got a mission. And he won't stop until he's done. What a sick bastard. Be sure. Okay, good. I need to get out of here. I gotta get out of here. What the hell? Oh, there he is. That psychopath with a dodo face, I think. No! BB's report epilogue. After finding my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to the apartment without any further incident. Although all night, long strange noises echoed through the pipes. The next morning, we totaled up the day's haul. Result, assorted pogs and a pamphlet that must have been placed in my pocket somehow. I thought the pamphlet might have been worth something, but ZZ says there are copies lying around inside the bus station for free. Press escape to close the report. Okay. I guess that's gonna have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like the hands of a killer. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day.